Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. A major WWE superstar recently expressed his desire to go head-to-head with Roman Reigns. He recalled them crossing paths earlier this year. In the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble, the OTC had a brief encounter with the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker. They have since gone in different directions. However, the second-generation superstar recently disclosed in an interview with SHAK Wrestling that he dreams of squaring off with Reigns in a one-on-one match in the future. The 27-year-old stated that facing Reigns would be monumental to his progress as a WWE superstar, pointing out that it would be a huge moment for him and his career. Braun Breaker names Roman Reigns the greatest superstar in WWE history. The greatest WWE superstar of all time remains subject to debate. Several names are usually discussed in that conversation, including John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. Meanwhile, Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker recently disclosed that he believes Roman Reigns is the greatest of all time. It would be interesting to see if Breaker would fulfill his dream of fighting Reigns in the coming months. Ahmed Hamdi is an Egyptian journalist with a decade of experience in sports journalism, specializing in pro wrestling and football. Hamdi kicked off his career as a sports reporter for Al Ahram Weekly. He then became a producer/reporter for Mal Masr TV program on the Egyptian channel On TV. In the following years, Hamdi worked as a reporter for several international news outlets, including Deutsche Welle, Az Safir, and Al Monitor. In 2014, Hamdi joined leading Egyptian newspaper Al Masri Al Yawm, where he is now a senior sports editor. In addition to all that, the Egyptian also worked as a sports editor for Sport 360 and feature writer for Mansour.com. Hamdi has covered several sports events throughout the past few years, including WWE's tour in Egypt and the 2019 African Cup of Nations. The experienced journalist joined Sportskeeda's pro wrestling feature writers team in early 2021. Since then, his work has managed to get millions of reads. In the world of WWE, dream matches are constantly discussed, teased, and sometimes, if the stars align, brought to life. One such potential clash that has fans buzzing involves a current major WWE Raw star expressing his desire to go one-on-one with the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns. While Roman Reigns has dominated SmackDown and held the championship gold for over 3 years, his aura and influence extend across all WWE brands. A match against the Tribal Chief isn't just a test of strength, it's a statement. And one of Raw's most consistent and decorated stars has made it clear. Stepping in the ring with Reigns would be a defining chapter in his career. Seth Rollins eyes the Tribal Chief. During a recent interview, Seth Rollins the reigning World Heavyweight Champion, opened up about his desire to once again face Roman Reigns on the grand stage. The two men share a storied history dating back to their days in the Shield but Rollins believes there's still unfinished business between them. That would be a huge moment for me, Rollins said. We've done it before, but not in this current era where Roman has truly transformed himself into this larger-than-life figure. I'm proud of what he's done, but I've carved out my own legacy too. I think the WWE Universe would love to see who really stands tall when it's all said and done. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns have squared off several times over the years, including a memorable showdown at the 2022 Royal Rumble, where Rollins got into Reigns' head by entering in their old Shield gear. While Rollins technically won that match by disqualification, he didn't walk away with the title. That ending left a bitter taste, not only for Seth, but for fans who wanted a decisive conclusion. The clash of two eras. What makes a potential Reigns versus Rollins match so compelling in 2025 is how both men have evolved. Roman Reigns has crafted his Tribal Chief persona with unmatched dominance, defeating nearly every challenger put in front of him. He's the leader of the Bloodline, a faction that's shaped modern WWE storytelling. Meanwhile, Seth Rollins has become the heartbeat of Monday Night Raw. His World Heavyweight Championship reign has brought stability to the Red brand. Whether he's defending the title in grueling main events or hyping up the crowd with his electrifying entrances and promos, Rollins is every bit the superstar that Reigns is, just in a different flavor. Rollins' in-ring style, charisma, and work ethic have earned him the title of fighting champion, often wrestling on weekly shows unlike Reigns, who has taken a more selective approach to his title defenses. This dynamic could add an intriguing layer to their inevitable confrontation. The champion who grinds week in and week out versus the champion who appears when the moment is right. Hashtag a WrestleMania-worthy encounter. With WrestleMania 41 just around the corner, fans have already begun fantasy booking next year's megacard. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins is a match that's not only rooted in history, but also relevant to today's landscape. It's rare in WWE to have two top-tier stars in their absolute prime, both carrying gold, both with massive fan support, and both with legitimate claims to being the face of the company. If WWE were to unify the World Heavyweight Championship and the undisputed WWE Universal Championship again, or have a champion versus champion bout, Rollins versus Reigns could easily headline the showcase of the Immortals. Greater than Roman and I have taken different paths, but we come from the same place, Rollins added. There's always going to be a little rivalry there, friendly or not, and I know I can beat him. The WWE Universe knows I can beat him. We just need the stage to prove it. Hashtag what does this mean for Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns hasn't responded publicly to Rollins' comments, but it's hard to imagine he isn't aware. With the Bloodline storyline constantly evolving, with Solo Sikoa taking on more leadership, and new stars like Jacob Fatu rumored to join, the Tribal Chief has more than enough on his plate. But Rollins may be the one challenge he can't continue to sidestep. Reigns has conquered legends like John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and Edge. But Rollins remains one of the few superstars on the roster who has consistently had Reigns' number. That mental edge could tip the balance in a future title match. WWE Creative has a golden opportunity here. A slow-burn feud between Reigns and Rollins could reinvigorate both shows and potentially elevate even more talent around them. The tension, promos, mind games, and eventual collision could become one of WWE's most talked-about rivalries in the modern era. Hashtag fan reaction and speculation. Social media lit up following Rollins' recent interview. Fans have been quick to share dream match graphics, fantasy booking scenarios, and even speculation that a brand shakeup could allow this match to happen sooner rather than later. Greater than this is the match we've been waiting for. Rollins is the only guy who can beat Roman ** without * help, wrote one user on X, formerly Twitter. Greater than let it headline WrestleMania. No interference, no bloodline. Just Seth versus Roman, another posted. Even former WWE stars and analysts chimed in, with some calling it inevitable that Rollins and Reigns will meet again in a high-stakes match. Booker T recently commented on his podcast, saying, "If they run it back, that's money. Both guys are at the peak of their powers. It'd be crazy not to do it." Hashtag final thoughts. A match between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns isn't just about titles or bragging rights. It's about legacy. Both men have carried WWE through different phases and continue to define what it means to be a main event talent in today's wrestling landscape. Rollins' statement, "That would be a huge moment for me," sums up not only what the match means to him, but what it could mean for WWE as a whole. It would be a culmination of years of storytelling, a clash of titans molded from the same roots, but grown in different directions. Whether it happens at WrestleMania, SummerSlam, or another marquee event, one thing is certain. When Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns collide again, the WWE Universe will be watching and history will be made. Let me know if you want this turned into a promo script, social media teaser, or turned into a two-part storyline setup.